Hello, stepfathers. In this case, actually mothers, because this is a video, man, it's hot, aimed primarily at mothers with children who are beginning to evaluate the role of their partner as a stepfather. There are a few red flags that I came up with that I'd like to share because in the relationship with a single mother, the biggest issues come from a lack of respect or interest in the mother's kids. So it's really bad if the partner ignores or avoids the children of his partner. It's a significant concern if he, again, especially if he avoids them, because ignoring in the beginning could be a sign of somebody who's trying to learn the ropes, but avoiding the kids is a huge red flag because it's the lack of willingness. It indicates the lack of willingness to integrate the family and as a family. Or the second big red flag is the negative attitude towards the kids. Expressing annoyance, frustration, negative sentiments as a whole is a huge red flag. Because a healthy relationship has to have a high degree of understanding and a huge level of acceptance of the kid's presence and the kid's way of being. A huge red flag, but it's not relevant only to kids, but in general, is when your partner competes for attention in regards to your kids. If he is annoyed by the attention that you give your kids, that's a huge red flag because his incapacity to accept your role as a mother is also a manifestation of insecurity and a lack of understanding of your priorities as a mother. When the kids grow up, this is something as a huge red flag, which goes a little bit beyond the initial stage. This is when the kids are a bit older, is imposing or expecting unrealistic expectations. Immediate closeness, immediate obedience, huge results without allowing the kid to have a maturing phase, without allowing the kid the time to grow close to this stranger who is now in my life and is my mom's boyfriend. That is a huge red flag. Expecting the kid to get it all right, to get it all on the same day, to hurrying the kid up is always a red flag. Another huge red flag is disrespecting the parenting boundaries, let's say. A mother is the biological parent and a father is the biological parent. Stepping in and trying to substitute one or the other, expecting that the stepfather's instructions be the ones to be followed, expecting the stepfather's discipline is the one that needs to be adhered to, especially if it's without the mother's consent or discussing it with her, is really a huge red flag because it's a lack of respect in her role and authority as the primary parent, as the corrective parent. Another video, I explained the difference between a corrective parent and a contributing parent, where the corrective parent is 99.9% has to be the biological parent, the primary parent. And the last that comes to mind, huge red flag, is the lack of support in your parenting. If your partner, if the stepfather is not willing to support you in your parenting role, or is undermining your authority as a mother, as a primary parent, or is also at the same time undermining the biological father's authority as a parent, is going to inevitably cause stress and division. It's not going to help the integration, the blending of the family. So consider this also as a huge red flag. Again, all red flags can be worked on, but pay attention to these signs as early as possible, because the earlier you correct something, the easier it is to set it straight. If you let these things sediment, if you don't step in when somebody has a negative attitude towards your kids, if your partner is ignoring or avoiding your kids and you let that happen, you can correct him sometime down the line, but the damage to your kids, you can't correct that. You can't undo it. So, mothers, please pay attention to these red flags. Yes, I've always said it. I will confirm it. The couple is the basis of the blended family, because without a couple, there is no stepfather. Without a stepfather, there are no blended families. But the kids always come first. And as a mother, it is your duty to look after the well-being and the welfare of your children. That said, mothers, stepfathers, cheers, take care, Godspeed. See you next time.